Welcome to GeoTechnical Solutions training video covering List Editor for GeoJot. So if we go up to the menu bar, up to Tools, and open up List Editor, and here we'll show you how to create the tags and values of the attributes that we're going to embed into our cameras. So every time we hit the shutter button, we're collecting as many pieces of information we can to answer questions about that photo. The who, what, when, where, and why. So let's begin by adding in some memos or tags. I'll begin by creating one called mission number, mission type, and unit ID. So once we have our memo names created, we have a few options here to consider. Under type, they're going to be sequentially numbered as memo 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on. But at the bottom of this, we have searchable types: title, subject, comment, and description. Now these types of attributes can be searchable using the built-in Windows search after they have been processed by GeoJot. Now these fields cannot be saved as an MTA file for the Ricoh camera, but to overcome that, we simply have to create individual attributes with those titles. Now under required, if you mark the attribute as required, the user will be required to make sure that this attribute has a value before they are allowed to save the photo. In allow typing, it lets the user type data after taking the photo. So turning allow typing off forces the user to select from the pre-entered values, which will appear as a drop-down list. The default value allows you to enter a default value which will appear each time a photo is taken. Users can then use this value without any action, or choose a different value from any drop-down list you create, or change a value if the allow typing option is on. Check the attributes and values to make sure they appear in the order you want to see them in the field. You can move values up and down by either using the arrows on the right or by selecting it and dragging it down. The same is true for your values. So let's create a couple of values for our tags. Under mission number, let's create a couple of values here. Under mission type, we'll create one for patrol, create one for overwatch. Under unit ID, let's create Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie companies. And again, these can also be reorganized as you see fit. So now that we've created our memo lists, let's go ahead and save them and put them onto our Ricoh camera. So we enter the Save As function. We need to navigate to the SD card, or if the camera is plugged in directly to the USB, then you need to navigate to that location. And here we need to find the template folder which resides in the root directory. Open that up, and this is where we'll save our new memo list. Here we'll call it example and hit save. Now the memo list is being stored on the Ricoh camera and it's ready for use. Every time we hit the shutter button, we're going to be recording our memos. We can also use the same procedure to save it for the photo mapper, which can be used with any camera then. So moving on, we can also import existing memo lists. And here I'm going to navigate to the location of my MTA files, and I'm going to import an Excel spreadsheet. Now I have a choice between an Excel spreadsheet or a comma separated value. And here's the Excel spreadsheet. And as you'll notice, these are all of our tags and values listed below them that we'll see pop up. So open that up, select OK, and there's all of our tags or our memos, and on the right